From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
It's 7 a.m. I'm Scarlett Swetanovich. In this update, a Waikato woman who was allegedly carjacked by an escaped prisoner at Waikato Hospital last month says she's shocked it's happened again. Corrections is reviewing both cases after Damon Anderson was filmed shimmying down a pipe on Monday, reportedly from the 8th floor. Lachlan Rennie reports.
The initial escape allegedly saw a prisoner assault two corrections officers before threatening Chloe Mather and stealing her car. She says she's disappointed after the first incident happened that someone's escaped again. Spring Hill Corrections Facility General Manager Scott Walker says they're looking at what changes can be made to operational processes once the reviews are complete.
Police are still searching for a gunman after two people were shot in West Auckland. The incident happened in Hobsonville late Sunday night, and both victims were taken to the hospital with serious injuries. Police say the investigation is ongoing and no arrests have been made. They say both victims remain in hospital. There's a bit of disappointment among retailers over Christmas Eve, despite it being the busiest shopping day of the year. Worldline data reveals more than 600,000 transactions were recorded yesterday in the peak hour between midday to 1 p.m. Over 10,000 purchases occurred in the busiest minute and 179 in the peak second. Retail NZ's Carolyn Young says it's less than the peaks of the last 5 years.
We were hoping for was to get a bit more of a boost for Christmas because this is such a critical time for retailers to build some spare cash for those difficult months.
American Airlines is apologising to passengers for mass flight delays as thousands travel home on Christmas Eve. The carrier says the hour-long nationwide halt on flights was issued because of a vendor technology issue. It's posted to its social media platforms, apologising for the inconvenience caused by over 1,670 flight delays and 28 cancellations. CNN's aviation analyst Miles O'Brien says the software is crucially used by dispatchers to measure the weight, balance and fuel of a plane.
It's not software that a passenger would ever see directly, but it clearly has a huge impact on their lives, and when it fails, the dominoes fall pretty quickly.
Santa's bringing a mixed bag of weather to New Zealand this Christmas Day. Showers with heavy rain possible are forecast for the majority of the South Island, particularly the west coast. The top of the North Island will have a fine morning before showers pop up this afternoon. Met Service meteorologist Claire O'Connor says the lower North Island, Hawke's Bay and Marlborough will be the driest areas.
Temperatures aren't too bad either, sort of the low 20s, but not the most sunny day. We are expecting a bit of cloud around.
And to sport, the Breakers are hoping to deliver the Christmas present all of their fans are after. The Kiwi side struggled for form since returning from the last international window with no wins in 7 and will be desperate not to make it 8 in Hobart tonight when they take on the Tasmanian Jack Jumpers. Coach Patari Kopinen is confident the team can salvage something this season.
As a group, we work hard. These guys, they come to the gym with the right mindset, and that's it. That's the only way. It's way too early to give up. Nobody's giving up. We are as a group. We know we're in the slump, but we are not that far away.
Tip-off is at 8 p.m. Melbourne Cricket Ground curator Matt Page has provided some insight into how the pitch will behave in tomorrow's Boxing Day test between Australia and India. He says they've been happy with how it's done in the past couple of tests and feels there's no need to change anything.
We've seen 3 fantastic test matches so far on 3 great pitches, so for us it's trying to do something similar to what we've done the last couple of years and create a thrilling contest.
Liam Lawson's received the best Christmas present of all following confirmation of his spot in Red Bull's Formula One team for the 2025 season. Lawson's back home for the festive season, but will have to be on his best behaviour following his promotion to race alongside Max Verstappen. But the 22-year-old will allow himself one day to splash out.
It's a very important role to be in. I want to be as ready as possible, so yeah, I might have a cheat day, one. I think that's fair.
And many of the Silver Ferns will be training in between mince pies and present opening today, with a summer camp looming in the new year. With no Nations Cup in January, the New Zealand netball